Hi, I'm Rob.
My name is Natalia.
I'm Celine.
And my name's Oskar.
I'm Toel. This is my guide dog, Sheba.
I'm Freya.
My name's Conor, Doyle.
My name's Declain.
I'm James.
My name is Siddharth Jayaprakash. I'm from India.
I'm from Surrey.
A first year law student from Dublin, Ireland.
I'm from near Sheffield.
Come from Australia.
I'm from Malaysia.
And I live about 20 minutes away.
So studying law involves a range of different things.
Our main focus in studying is our core reading list, which we get at the start of each term.
A lot of it's reading primary materials, that's statutes and cases, but that's really good because you're actually reading the law, no one's telling it to you.
Then you write an essay, and then you go to a tutorial, which is a discussion with your tutorial partner and your tutor.
It can get quite heated if your opinions don't quite match, but that's really part of the fun, because the whole idea is that you get to hear ideas that you didn't even think of when reading the same material.
We also have lectures which run throughout the term on all of the core topics that we're learning, and they're with all the other law students in Oxford in our year. And then we also have classes which involve all of the students in this college in our year together with a tutor.
We have a really good mix of kind of working by ourselves when we want to get ideas through our heads, but if ever there's a problem, I can message the others on Facebook and I'll get a response within 5 minutes. And it's not that they're always on Facebook, but it's that they're always willing to log on and help.
We sometimes just go out for a meal together or do something as a group just to celebrate, for example, the end of the year or the end of our exams. So yeah, law's a really sociable subject. Everyone says lawyers work a lot, which we do, but we're also very cohesive and we do find time to have fun.
So what shocked me studying here is that I got here, went into a lecture, and then went back, looked at my textbook and realised that the name on the back of the textbook that was recommended for the subject was the guy that had been teaching me an hour before, and it's just incredible the level of access to top academics in the field that you have.
When I first applied here, I wasn't completely sure about law itself as a profession. But then I come here, and the very first tutorial we had criminal law, and it was fascinating. It was fantastic. I mean, I know it didn't go, because it was the first tutorial, it didn't really go all that well for most of us, but all of us agree that it was an extremely fascinating experience.
One thing that a lot of people think is that law just involves criminal law. We do study criminal law during our first 2 terms, but actually it's only a very, very small part of what we study. So as well as criminal, we've done Roman law, constitutional law, and at the moment we're doing contract law and tort law, and then there are many more that we'll do over the next couple of years.
I thought that there would be subjects I really liked, and I thought that there would be subjects I really didn't like. But what I found is that the subjects I thought that I didn't like, actually, if you think about them in certain ways, have purposes that make you really interested in them.
I think I was quite surprised to find out how much I could actually learn. And you wouldn't think that you learn a lot, like just sort of reading all these books on your own, but every time the term is over, you look back in it and then you think, wow, I've really learned a lot.
There's 3 things I would say about law specifically at LMH. One, the year intake. It's big enough that there's enough of you that there's always going to be someone you get on with and can discuss, like someone's always going to get the topic for that week. 2, the tutors are really good.
The support that they offer beyond just teaching is incredible. I remember when I was a little bit stressed, my tutor Skyped me while I was in Australia, seeing my family, just to make sure that I was okay.
They're also really concerned, not just about our work, but how we do in other aspects of our life. So to us, it always has felt like they're looking for really rounded people rather than just academic excellence, and I think that's why it's really great here.
And 3, the law library.
And we're very lucky in that we have a law library, which is the entire bottom floor of the library.
We have really friendly people here. I don't know why they're attracted here, but they just really are. And it's a really great atmosphere, and we're not very formal about anything. We also have some really beautiful gardens.
I applied for the architecture in the gardens, right? And then I come here and I realized there's so many other reasons for being here.
I know everyone says this about their colleges. LMH is the best. I love it here. It's such an open and friendly environment. It's really supportive, it's fun, and it's a little bit different from a lot of the other colleges. I think anyone who is worried about potentially the stereotype of an Oxford student, this is a good college for you, because I also had the same concerns and I have not met any of the negative stereotypes that one hears about. Not that I have anywhere else in Oxford, but I can tell you for definite, it's not at LMH.
I think it's particularly the case in LMH because we've got such a diverse cohort of students, especially in law, which really helps engage with law from all different aspects.
I love the fact that this is so different from home, otherwise what was the point of coming? I meet people from all over the world. I could probably throw a dart at a world map and I'd hit a place where I know somebody from.
I would say to not worry about trying to show experience or shadowing a barrister or all these things that at a lot of other universities people think matters when they're applying. I think the most important thing is to just know why you want to study law and know why you want to do it at a place like Oxford.
I don't think anyone expects to get in really, and you just sort of have to apply because it's something you have to do for yourself, and it's really an opportunity to see how far you can go.
There's a lot of stigma attached, a lot of, oh no, I can't do that. I mean, you have 5 options on your UCAS form, and you may as well give it a shot.
And I was told, Oxford's got to be hard work. It's impossible. It's full of elitist people. It's not inclusive. But I can say I was born in India. My parents migrated here. I lived on a council estate. I went to a state school, and I'm visually impaired. And I've come here, and LMH has accepted me. If you put barriers in front of yourself, that's only going to make your case harder, because there are going to be barriers that are external. So don't put internal barriers, just go for it.